Hello everyone, and to answer your question, Cheese, I am monetized on Twitch, which means Twitch runs ads on my channel over here. There's ads at the start of stream that take about 10 minutes to roll, and I leave my start screen up until they're done. If I roll ads once, 3 minutes of ads once an hour, it means people who click on my stream on Twitch don't automatically get ads the second they click on stream. So it's more convenient for them. Since those first lot of ads are going to happen anyway, it just makes sense to leave the start screen up that long. Plus, it gives me time to troubleshoot anything weird that's going on. I can't believe it took me this long to think of just putting the a scrolling text box explaining that the stream doesn't start till the ads are done on the fucking start screen itself, instead of manually going around to each fucking website and putting up a message in the respective chat. I cannot believe that it took me this long to think of that. Same with the, I've considered putting something a little more interesting up. Long term, I intend to eventually have like an anime intro sort of thing, but that's a expensive project that's going to take a while. And Avra got your XM800T. Oh, I am so fucking jelly. I am so fucking jelly, and I cannot wait to get it myself. It's going to be a long time before that, though. Because I've been stuck on, like, 6.0 for nearly... I was stuck on 6.0 for months. And I don't expect I'm going to get past 6.0 very fast. Because I still need to get the Sheridan and then enough of, in here to get the next rank before I can have it. Which is a shame. I really, really want it. Admittedly, it would be better if it had an ATGM. Like, that's the one thing I would change I would make to this vehicle, is even if it was only one missile, put a fucking anti-tank missile on it somewhere. Though it is funny that the Bradley is a lower BR than it, but then again, the Bradley is fucking like 10 feet tall. So, it's very visible. What's it you want to know, Cheese? Ask away. I'm also somewhat dreading unlocking the Bradley because, once I unlock the Bradley, I have the ability to start work on the Bradley video when it comes to discussing military history, and oh boy, is it not fun to be on the side of that argument the internet doesn't like. Do I want to know something? No problem. Feel free to say what you want to say, Cheese. That's not particularly uncommon, Cheese. And yeah, Avro, if you want to join in, feel free. I'll send the squad invite right now. And Cheese would also like to come in, no problemo. Cheese. Now, what's Cheese at BR-wise? 6.3, okay. Well, already pretty well set up for 6.3, except Avro is, Oh, it is tiny. I know it's a tiny vehicle. There's Cheese. Still at 6.0, okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't drag Cheese all the way up to 8.0 just to get a look at how small the XM800T is. Oh, yeah, I can believe it. I can absolutely believe it. One of my favorite things to do in the M22 Locust, which is even smaller, is to drive right up to heavy tanks and hide under their gun, because they can't lower their gun enough. Alright, we're all ready? Yep. Let's get going. I will just open your Twitch account. I assume you use the Twitch clipping system, and if not, there's always another way. Yay, way to load absolutely nothing for me, Twitch. Warthunder Point, hello, hello! Welcome to stream! It's on Xbox clips, that's Cheese, I am sorry if that may have been me, because that sounds like something I have done with my Locust before. They are a very fun vehicle to troll with when you know how to use them. Not expecting anything to actually hit, but might as well drop RT on B for the fun of it. Probably should have gone to B myself, actually. Everyone seems to be headed to Charlie. But welcome in, Warthunder Point. How are you? I'm guessing you're also Australian if you have the Australian Armour logo, core logo on your M18. Unless you're referring to the big good luck on the front. And thank you very much for the follow. We're getting very close to 200 followers, which will be a great milestone to hit. I'm not really advertising as much, but yeah. I should also mention I do have a bet going with another viewer about whether or not I hit 1,000 follows by the end of the year. If I hit that bet, I am forced to watch Friendship is Magic. The full first season. If I hit 1,000 follows by the end of the year. There's more of a bet than that, but that should be enough to motivate certain people. Yeah, there will be a short going up on YouTube sometime next week explaining the details of the bet in full. I'll also have a little watch along of the short on Twitch just before the Warthunder stream the week it goes up. Almost just slip in here behind Avro. We're already capping point, so I'm going to try and sneak down for the flanking route, which is where I got wrecked from when I went to capture the point. If I had been a little quicker on the gun, I may have actually won the engagement, but once again, being stupid perfectionist me. Hey, someone took a shot at me. On pen. Still probably very annoying. Is that a wreck? Because the shell was a lower velocity shell in real life. Yeah, but it's kind of dumb. It's one of those shells that are just like, why does this exist? Oh, Type 63 is following me. Oh, I see engine smoke. Someone took a shot at me. Shit, fucking... I really need to remap the don't rotate turret button. Because it's in a really awkward spot for the way my hand rests on the keyboard. I looked right to check out who was shooting at me and the turret followed. I'm on my way, Avro. I was going to try and beeline it to Bravo, but I'll just leave that for the rest of the team. We've already lost a good chunk of our team, so we're probably losing this round, sadly. What I really want to know, Warthunder point, is why the fuck is the American M41 Walker Bulldog not allowed to have its heat round, but the German one is? Because the heat rounds are the best fucking rounds on that thing. Okay, I'm right behind you. And it doesn't seem to let me do anything, Avro. Ah. Internet issues. Oh, I'm almost dead. Right, that's me for the round. Let's, There's no way I got enough SP to spawn again. And what I need to, inform Warthunder point of, since he's new to my streams, is that I am doing a free-to-play grind challenge, where among the many things, I am not allowed to use, backups. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not allowed to use backups. I'm not allowed to use premium time. I'm not allowed to use research boosters. I'm not allowed to use anything that I can pay for, even if I get it for free. There's, of course, reasonable exceptions for Silver Lions, because, well, it's kind of impossible to play the game without them. But yeah, so I'm stuck with this grind until I reach the research booster for US ground vehicles via the SEP V2. Once I've unlocked that, I am free of my grind challenge. It's a stupid challenge I set myself. I wish I had never done it, but I am well past the point of sunk cost fallacy. And there goes cheese. Alright, are we all down? And it seems Avro's had to dip out due to his Wi-Fi, and I think Sock's out. So, Avro, we'll wait a little bit for Avro to restart his Wi-Fi. All right, let's have a look. No problem, Avro. We'll wait for you for a little bit. This is what we're currently researching. It is everything I hate in Warthunder. A slow, heavily armored casemate vehicle that's has very limited gun depression. Yay! And we're gonna dedicate a whole stream to it once it's unlocked. Like, it's a meme. It's a hell of a good meme. It's a hell of a funny meme, and that's why we're doing it. But it's such a slow vehicle. It's so fucking slow. It takes forever to get anything or anywhere. Great gun, though. 100% a great gun. This is what I cannot wait for. Coming soon. I very, very much cannot wait to have the Shillelagh. Even though in real life the Shillelagh was a piece of shit that never fucking worked in Warthunder because it automatically assumes all weapons work as intended. The Shillelagh is actually scarily good. I know. What the fuck were they thinking? It uses one Sherman engine too. It's not like they did the trick where they just shoved two engines in to make it work better. It's just a singular Sherman engine. It's so fucking slow. And I'm a light tank main, so it's even more torturous for me. Because I'm used to shit like the M18 or the M22, which are just like speed incarnate. There's a reason why I'm super jealous of Avro for having unlocked this recently. 55 miles per hour, an autocannon. After the Bulldog, let's have a look. See, so Bulldog. If you want to leap up to 7.0, if you feel confident to do that, I would go straight for the T92. It's the same gun as the Bulldog on a much smaller platform. It gets the fucking heat rounds that the Bulldog doesn't for some reason. Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Vetty! We're dawdling at the moment while Avro fixes his Wi-Fi, but you're more than welcome to join in once he's back if you wish. Or you can just say hi. It's nice to have just seeing you here anyway. Okay, so if you're not ready to go up to 7.0, if you haven't got the M109, get the M109, but primarily just because it's on the way to get the M56. Fair enough. Fair enough, Fatty. Yep. And yeah, so good with HE. Trust me, you're gonna be way better with heat than HE cheese. Trust me on that. Heat absolutely mogs high explosive in every way, shape, and form. Because it kind of is. So heat is basically a high explosive shell that's been designed around basically copper jetting. So it's instead of just being an explosive that goes in all directions, it's shaped so that it channels the heat and the pressure from the explosion into a bunch of copper, which then forms effectively a jet of molten copper that pierces through armor. But it is primarily still a high explosive shell. So you get basically the explosion effect of I don't need to be super accurate that you get from a high explosive shell, but you also get good penetration like you get from armor piercing shells. You do not see heat that much anymore though in modern era because heat is super sensitive to explosive reactive armor, which is super simple to make. Is like the most common upgrade on military vehicles. Where's something with ERA to demonstrate? Here. So these squares on this tank are explosive reactive armor panels. They cost like $20 each. They are not complicated. Explosive reactive armor is basically just a block of plastic explosive. I forgot I started my alarm set. It's basically just a block of plastic explosive set to detonate the moment it gets hit by a fucking anti-tank shell. The idea is that the explosion from the C4 basically counters the explosion from the anti-tank shell. Yes, Vetty, Caster, the multi-streaming service I'm using, is aware of the problem. They are investigating. We're still not sure what's causing the green flicker on Twitch. It does not appear to be occurring on YouTube, Kick, or Twitter. Nor does it appear in the VODs so far. It's a shame, but it's it's what I have to do to have a multi-streaming solution that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Because all the other multi-streaming services either require absurd bandwidths on my end, which I don't have with regional Australian internet, or they require, like, they cost like $200 a month. Yeah, I've checked for YouTube streams. I've got the streams up on multiple platforms on my laptop, and I switch between them. Okay, Avro's back. Let's get him an invite back into squad. Yes, thank you for letting me know. Stated we are aware of the issue. We're trying to fix, Caster and I. But it's just because we know the issue is there doesn't mean we have a fix straight away. They think it's a bandwidth issue on their end. Maybe a bitrate issue. They don't know what it is exactly. No one else is reporting it to them. But a representative from Caster did lurk for last stream and did see it with their own eyes. So they do know that it is legit. And we know that it's not by OBS, because if I stop using Caster and just stream directly to Twitch in a singular non-multi-stream, it disappears. As stated, it's a case of it's either $200 a month for multi-streaming, or Caster, which is having this issue, or I don't multi-stream at all. And given my YouTube viewer numbers are already competitive with my Twitch viewer numbers, I don't want to give up multi-streaming now. They're not wrong when they say discoverability on YouTube is better than Twitch. Admittedly, my Twitch discoverability is a bit hampered because I got Hug of Death last year, and I'm still recovering from that. And for those of you who don't know what a Hug of Death is, basically, I got raided by a very, 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 very big channel that didn't have that much audience overlap, interest overlap, so not many people from that raid came back to the next stream, and Twitch views that analytically as me being a bad streamer and stopped recommending me in their "we recommend you this streamer" tab. And that really hurts discoverability on the platform. I'm not upset. The guy was trying to help me with my affiliate push and was very nice and all that sort of stuff. It's just, and I'm getting closer to full recovery from it, but it is still something I have to deal with. Okay, we're gonna run around without... Okay. We're going to revoke the invite for a bit and run around without you, Avro, because we have been sitting in the hangar for quite a long time. And we'll pick you up in the next round. Is that okay? Yeah. No problem. We waited quite a while. It's just that after, like, it's been like close to 10-ish minutes in the hangar. I've spent longer in the hangar just yapping about the history of certain vehicles and stuff, but we do kind of need to move on with the stream at some point. Okay, so I'm going this way, but I'm not heading to snipe because you can't really snipe with the M18. It doesn't have quite enough velocity for good sniping. So I'm heading over this way to basically root out the enemies who are coming over this side to snipe. And into the ditch I go. By the way, sometime probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then Saturday, I will be doing a watch-along in my Discord as a test to see if I finally fix my Discord issues. Gonna be watching the Area 88 OVA. If you're not familiar with Area 88, it's basically Japanese Top Gun, but it came out before Top Gun. Like a decade before Top Gun. As stated, it's not going to be anything too big or eventful. I'm just going to be sitting in a voice call / Discord stream, watching the OVA, and checking whether my internet melts on me. Surprisingly, I've not spotted a single enemy yet. Okay, well, I'm hearing it's a auto cannon, not a enemy. Okay, I don't... This seems to have turned into a long flank. But I mean, I guess that's fine.
Attention to the map.
There's a 50 Super Sherman down. Ah, shit, we're capping point. I didn't want to cap. It alerts them to the fact that we're here. And yeah. I was hoping they still had someone on point. And of course, the German 40 Walker Bulldog gets his heat. Alrighty, let's push. Just push us per normal, I guess. They are losing the points, so they're not recapping it. Interesting. Type 63 crossing the lake. I mean, if you've got an amphibious tank, I guess you might as well use it. Israel's just a strong tree in general, honestly. The main issue with them at like 7-7 on the ground is that it's a bunch of specialty vehicles. So you really need to know what you're doing. There's no just general push and be good options. Oh, come on, knock down the damn fence. Go. Nice, nice. Doing better than me at the moment. Oh, that was close. Enjoy struggling to turn.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Right, bring him a jumbo. The Bulldog does feel like a bit of a downgrade to the M18 in the US tree, mostly because of that damn lack of the heat round. It should get heat. It was deployed in Europe with heat, just because they didn't use the heat in Vietnam. Yeah, because they didn't use the heat in Vietnam, Gaijin doesn't give it the damn heat rounds it's supposed to have. They give it to the German Bulldog, though. And that's before you get to the other nerfs the Walker Bulldog got, like the turret rotation not being as fast as it is in real life. The reload speed is also quite slow compared to what real Walker Bulldog crews are capable of. I don't think we're winning. Look how many we've already lost. Damn Panther. Oh well, oh well.
This is a banana. It's not that great because it's not a gun.
The hope is in future that will also play a visual toggle where I pull out a banana. By the way, a lot of those sound alerts will eventually also have visual effects to go with them. Brilliant. That's what I get for being a good Samaritan. I get bombed. We both down. Okay, I think we're both down, so I'm heading back to hangar. And thank you for the stretch. For the record, TA stands for take action, as in it makes me do a thing. SA stands for sound alert, and FX is going to stand for visual effects once they're set up. I like having a key so people know what their points are doing. Alright, let's get Avro back in. You dropping out, Sock? No problem. You have fun at school. Okay, we'll just hit that. Accept. Now we should have a shared chat and everything, Avro. Okay, I'm gonna rush Charlie. Yeah, I'm not gonna test out Discord or anything like that again until after I've done that watch along to make certain it works. I did have a little bit of a test yesterday playing Arena Breakout with Maxi, but on his stream, but that still, I still want to double check before I do it on my own stream, because it's mostly because whenever my internet melts down for a bit and it turns into 2 streams over on YouTube, and it's really fucking annoying. Smash that car. Alrighty, let's hit Charlie. Okay, that's a fucking lizard. That was like the bane of my fucking existence. He's hoping that M18. Didn't I accept that already? Avro, let's I'll hit that button in just a sec. Let's just get this fucking lizard down. And I also have a cat bothering me, but accept. What are you doing, Twitch? What are you doing, Twitch? You silly thing. Okay, let's try this. Stream together. Allow. Mute myself. And invite. Cat, please get off my keyboard. Yes, you're hungry, I get it. Oh my god, why would it... There, I've sent the invite to you, Avro. Wonderful. Now, Cat, I need you to stop sitting on my keyboard. All right, hopefully that'll work, Avro. Okay, I guess I'm pushing to Alpha. I'm at the wrong spawn. If I remember right, it's because the reason they removed the stabilizer for the T-26 is a lot of American tanks had a very crude stabilizer system that was just so difficult to adequately model. It was just more accurate to just not give them a stabilizer. Warthunder point. Like, the Americans were the first to put a stabilizer on their tanks, but it was a really bad stabilizer. And so they took them a long time to actually put a better one on vehicles. Like, technically the M41 Walker Bulldog does have a stabilizer, it's just that the stabilizer it has is shit. Yeah, that's one of the dangers of being first and early to a technology, is sometimes you end up getting stuck on the shit version of it. Oh, that was such a lucky... Oh, that was even more good luck. And that was bad luck. Yeah, I'm gonna go to your Twitch chat, Avro, and see if you pop up. See if my comment in yours pops up in mine. Okay, bizarrely, it's not... Huh. Yes! My revenge. I don't know why shared chat is not working.
Designated grid zone.
Start sharing chat.
Designated grid square.
Okay, now we should have shared chat. There we go.
To the designated grid zone.
Alright, let's push up. I'm gonna use the jumbo because it has armor. I said that spawn point. There we go. Yep, as I said, if not tomorrow, then the day after, I'll be checking whether my Discord is finally fixed. Oh, I flubbed that shot. And that doesn't really matter that I flubbed it, because holy shit, that was a big boom. Okay, I'm gonna slip up the side streets this time. It's been a nice balanced match, so that's fun. I say it all the time, I'd rather have a balanced loss than a